Today's video, this is a B1 level grammar lesson, and today we're doing part 2 of linking words for expressing time and sequence. So let's learn about the difference between after and afterwards and beforehand. So after and before can be used as prepositions, conjunctions, and adverbs. They are normally used with some modifier. Let's make a reservation before you go to the restaurant. Here, before is used as a conjunction that's joining these two parts of the sentence. Make a reservation and you go to the restaurant. Let's get dessert after we eat dinner. So again, after is a conjunction joining the clause let's get dessert and we eat dinner. He was standing before the judge. Here, before is a preposition showing location. And she's only after money. Hereafter is a preposition showing reason. And I couldn't remember if I'd done it before or after the event. That is an adverb because before or after relates to when the action is done, the verb done. Afterwards and beforehand are adverbs, and they can be used alone. Beforehand means prior to an event or action. I want to go to the restaurant down the street. Beforehand, we should make a reservation. Afterwards means after an event or action. I'm looking forward to dinner. Afterwards, we can get ice cream for dessert, or we can get ice cream for dessert afterwards. So let's practice. You're going to choose after or afterwards to fill in the blanks. Go ahead and pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So he plays baseball after he arrives home from school on Thursdays. He has piano lessons every Monday. Afterwards, he does his homework. After I heard the news, I called my mom. I didn't enjoy the film, but afterwards, we went to the restaurant and that was more fun. She didn't say anything during dinner, but afterwards, she relaxed and seemed at ease. This time you're going to choose before or beforehand. Again, pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. He wasn't hungry. Beforehand, he had eaten a large meal. Before you go, can you help me with one more thing? He took a deep breath before starting his speech. It's no wonder you felt sick after the race. After that race, I told you not to eat something beforehand. I can meet you at 7 p.m. The dinner reservation isn't until 8:30 p.m. So if you want, beforehand, we can grab a cocktail somewhere. Now, eventually is used to refer to an action completed after a long wait. Eventually suggests a slow process and an indefinite amount of time, and eventually is an adverb. She doesn't like her job. Eventually she will quit. She'll do it eventually, but I'm just not sure when. What is something you know that you'll do eventually, or that you'll eventually do, sorry. Eventually, they manage to complete the assignment. At last is used to describe something that happens after you've been waiting a long time. The bank put her on hold for over an hour. At last, they picked up the phone. The rain has stopped at last. At last, they arrived in Sydney after a 16-hour flight. So you can practice at last by writing some sentences about these pictures using at last. And if you'd like, please share your sentences in the comments. Formerly, previously, and earlier are here used as adverbs. Earlier can also be used as an adjective. Formerly and previously are used to describe past times. She bought a house in the center of town. previously or formerly she had lived with her parents. Earlier is used to describe something that occurred during the beginning of a period of time. Earlier in the day, the weather forecast predicted rain, but now sunshine is predicted. So now practice using earlier or previously. Again, pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. He was president of the bank. Previously, he worked as a teller. He made a delicious lunch. Earlier that day, he had bought all the ingredients at the farmer's market. It was easy to cook the dinner. Earlier, she had chopped up all the vegetables. She was arrested for possession of drugs. Previously, she had a good reputation. Simultaneously means at the same time. All of the lights turned on simultaneously. She painted the walls. Simultaneously, she listened to the new CD. And here are some questions, and if you'd like, you can answer these in the comments. Can you speak on the phone and send an email simultaneously? Can you study and listen to music simultaneously? In your country, are you allowed to drive and talk on the phone simultaneously? Lately and recently are very similar. They are both used to describe something that happened in the recent past. Lately is commonly used with the present perfect continuous to describe continuous events. For example, we cannot say, I went to the gym lately. Instead, we say, I've been going to the gym lately. Recently can refer to any event or events in the near past. For example, we can say, I went to the gym recently, and I've been going to the gym recently. Now, which adverb would you use to complete each sentence, lately or recently? Again, pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. I haven't been feeling well. So this one you could use either lately or recently. I think I ought to see the doctor. Have you been exercising lately? You look very well. I don't know what's wrong with you lately. Your behavior is terrible at the moment. Recently, I've been seeing a psychologist. Everything you do seems to bother me lately. You are really starting to annoy me. Initially means at first. It's common to use the word initially when something was one way at first and then changed. Initially, I wanted to go out to dinner, but then I decided to stay home and cook. Initially, I didn't like him, but now he's my best friend. I doubted her initially, yet she did an amazing job. Now practice using initially. You can complete these sentences using your own ideas, and if you would like to share those in the comments, that would be great. So far means until the present moment. We can also use the expressions until now or up to now. This is used when you have the intention to do more in the future. I have visited 3 countries so far. So note that so far is commonly used with the present perfect tense. So again, you can answer these questions using your own words, and if you would like to share those in the comments, that would be great. Now we can use many different words to show a sequence of events. First, second, third, next, then, and finally are common sequencing words. So here is a recipe for chocolate chip cookies and showing the steps using these sequencing words. So this is an activity that I think might be fun to share in the comments. Think of something that a food that you like to cook or one of your favorite recipes, and share it in the comments and using the sequencing words. And then if anyone tries making the recipes, comment and let us know how it turned out, how it tasted. Um, and that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, especially those delicious recipes, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.